Hey guys, Mike again for you with another tobacco review tonight. And tonight's flavor is going to be Hookafina Pink Grapefruit. Got this as part of my round number 4 samples for the Hookafina Hookah Helper contest. So a big thanks to both of those companies, Hookafina and to Hookah Helper, for putting the contest on. Also a big thanks to thehookah.com, which is where the samples are really coming from. If you go to hookafina.com, you're not going to really be able to order from there, but it'll kind of give you a little bit of a list of the distributors. So as far as the contest goes, being supported by thehookah.com, so big thanks to those guys. This was actually the bonus sample for round number 4. Every package we got had a bonus sample in it. They're not counted towards the contest and towards the judging of the prizes, but they're cool enough to send out a bonus sample to me. I want to return the favor and get the review done. That way it kind of helps everybody get a little bit of an idea of the flavor anyway. And if there's, for the people that are still doing the contest, all the info for whatever product is going to help you make your decision on what samples you want to order. So definitely going to get the review done for you. With that said, guys, I've got it loaded, ready to go. Once again in my Crown Classic bowl. If you don't have one of these, I would definitely recommend a Vortex or a funnel. It's a very wet tobacco, medium cut, undyed, very few stems. And honestly, guys, those stems that are in there are going to be so little you don't even need to worry about. In fact, out of all the samples I've had of Hookafina, I've never once had to take a stem out, so very good in that department. And the smell, guys, is exactly pink grapefruit. It's got the tangyness, it's got the sweetness of a pink grapefruit. Very citrusy smell. Very nice pink grapefruit smell. And about that, guys, something else I'd like to mention too, because I know there's some questions regarding this. I had it at one point, and now that everybody's going further into the contest and starting to get different samples, I'm starting to notice that everybody else has a little bit of question when it comes to this flavor. So, Pink Grapefruit, Ruby Rush. What's the difference? Well, Ruby Rush, it is pink grapefruit, but to me, it doesn't have, it's not really as citrusy smell as the pink grapefruit. It's still got the citrus, it's still got the sweetness of it, but there's something else along with it that kind of adds a coolness on the aftertaste, or on the exhale as you're smoking it. And you can definitely smell that in the Ruby Rush. It's not a mint coolness, but just something a little different than the pink grapefruit. I think the pink grapefruit is just more citrusy than the Ruby Rush. I think the coolness of the Ruby Rush, whatever it is, kind of cuts out from the citrus flavor of it. So that's the main difference to me. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get things ready to go. Get this boiled up, and I'll come back to you when the flavors kick in and tell you a little bit about my thoughts on it. So until then, hang tight. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the review for Hookafina Pink Grapefruit. Earlier on I told you of the cut of it, the smell of it. Very strong smell of pink grapefruit, and that's pretty much it, just straightforward pink grapefruit. A little different than the Ruby Rush, whereas I told you the smell was more citrusy than the Ruby Rush. The Ruby Rush had more of a coolness aftertaste on the exhale, and was a little bit sweeter, not as citrusy as the smell of the pink grapefruit. So as far as the flavor goes, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm using my KM Kamanja 2 Coconut coals, Crown Classic bowl, single layer of heavy duty Reynolds wrap, and plastic hose here. So about 25 minutes into the session, the flavor is really nice and strong now, guys, so let me tell you about it. Excellent clouds. As always with Hookafina, always just full-bodied, thick clouds. Flavor of it is exactly like it smells. Once again, a very strong taste of pink grapefruit. Definitely very citrusy. I'm also able to get a little bit of sweetness to it. A lot of times with a lot of citrus flavors, I'm able to pick up the sweetness to go along with whatever type of citrus fruit it is. Whatever citrus fruit it is, some of them are a little sweeter than others, some of them are more tangy and sour than others, more citrusy than others, but usually overall you're able to get a little bit, usually the citrus obviously is the predominant factor, but you're able to get a little bit of the sweetness, and I'm able to get that with this. Again, comparing it to the Ruby Rush and the differences, this is definitely more citrusy than the Ruby Rush, I think. And again, this one doesn't have the coolness effect on the aftertaste, which I think the Ruby Rush, and I really couldn't pinpoint it, but I think it was a little bit of the sweetness. The fact that it was a little sweeter, not as citrusy as this, I think is really what gave it its coolness. And with this, yeah, I'm able to pick up the sweetness, but there's not a lot of it, not as much as the Ruby Rush. Just a very nice pink grapefruit citrusy taste. If you like citrus, you like pink grapefruit, you'll love this. So to get into my rating, 5 factors, guys: flavor, longevity, accuracy, clouds, and buzz. I'm only going to knock 1 point off for the buzz. Obviously it's a washed tobacco, so you're not going to find much of a buzz. If that's something that's not important to you, chances are you'll give this a 10 for 10, because the flavor's there, it's nice and strong, accuracy is there, it smells and tastes alike, just like a pink grapefruit, what it's calling for, holds true to its name. Clouds are excellent, longevity is there. I know with the Crown Classic here, I'm able to go 1 set of coals and at least another coal, and still get nice strong flavor, so longevity is there. So yeah, just a 1 point for the buzz. Again, this was my bonus sample for round number 4, which it's also my final sample of the Hookafina contest. So again, I wanted to give a very big thanks to Hookafina and thehookah.com, which is where you can find the products itself, for putting the contest on, sending the samples out, and just being so cool, sending the bonus sample with every round. Totally cool of you. Also to hookahhelper.com for putting the contest on. Guys, if you're not a member yet, be sure to check it out. Always something going on besides contests. There's always something else going on. Totally worth your while to be a member over there, and it's free to sign up, so go check it out. Anything you need to know, you'll be able to find over there. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for my samples, anyway, my tobacco samples for the contest. So again, Hookafina Pink Grapefruit, 9 for 10. Go and check it out. Thanks for watching, and until next time, smoke on. See ya.